Meanwhile, RTD is still pushing to find its version of a new normal.
After more than a year of renovations, RTD will reopen the downtown Boulder station lobby next week. Alan Janae, your reporter in Boulder tonight. Now, and this comes a little too late for one business owner you've learned.
And she was the kind of business owner who ran a market inside this building behind me. Who had a smile for everybody. Sometimes she'd give food to the homeless who came through. Maybe they'd pay her back, maybe they would not. When RTD mitigated the residue from methamphetamine here, they did a lot of work, rerouting ventilation, replacing some of the ductwork, but they did not touch her store. And now she and her husband feel left out in the cold. At night, we could peer through the windows into Boulder's cleaned-up main RTD station and see the shop. Chips beyond their expiration dates, coffee unmade, dust has taken over. Everything we see back there is going to have to get thrown out?
Yes.
Lewis Housley says his wife had to drop everything 13 months ago and get out.
She was given 1 day notice of a possibility of it closing, and then a phone call saying that she had to leave.
Giwa Cha took over Ginny's Market 12 years ago and put her children through college with the money she earned.
People that were regular riders, they come and they were expecting warm food, warm hot coffee, and a friendly face.
Lewis also met her there, leading to their marriage 10 years ago.
Independent businesswoman, entrepreneur, put her life savings into this store. And now she has nothing.
Word of meth contamination makes sense now. If it was in the vents, was it in the air Giwa breathed?
Some days she got sick and she was wondering how come, but it's been solved.
Buses have continued to come and go outside with the lobby closed.
And give her a time frame of when they were going to reopen. The time frames was, in 3 months, in 3 months, and all in 3 months, a year and 2 months down the road. It's in shambles.
There is residue on the counters and food, but photos show that the dust has been left.
All they did was clean the floor.
RTD declined an interview, but sent a statement saying its crews took swabs and were confident the area was not contaminated, that the main issues were in the ductwork and restrooms. A movable security wall surrounded the shop, so RTD says they left it alone because it was someone else's property. Her insurance company said it would not cover hazardous materials contamination. She had to make a living, so she just went out of business.
Funny thing is, she actually applied for RTD and got a job for the service and cleaning.
So now she works cleaning for RTD.
Yes.
Lewis has a photo down the length of a bus, his wife's leg visible extended into the aisle as she picks up between the seats. It's the loss of the American dream, isn't it?
Yeah, $30,000 is a big chunk.
$30,000, they figure, in equipment, food, and startup costs to go back into it.
We asked them to at least come in and clean the mess that is left over from the renovation. And what they said is, we'll get back to you.
You haven't heard back?
Have not yet.
RTD did offer credit for the rest of the month's rent she prepaid last year, but Giwa Cha will not be back, other than to clear things out. And her husband thinks that's a loss to a lot more people. Your wife must be a heck of a person to care for people every day.
She is. She is a remarkable person. If you ask anybody about the store owner, they'll tell you they're going to miss her.
Now, she was on month-to-month rent last year, and the RTD said that it would not charge her for that and didn't. She is worried about cleaning out because she worries about that dust you saw. That is from the work that was done to fix the methamphetamine contamination. She's afraid of it and would like some help cleaning it up. In Boulder, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
Hopefully she'll get that help. Alan, thank you.